Hello everyone, and this is Glenda Winkleman, and welcome back to Creative Grandma. Today's project is called the Toasty Toes Slipper Socks, a very easy pattern. It's made with all single crochet. You start at the toe and you crochet up in rounds. There is no heel. You stop, you start working in rows, and then you put your cuff on. A very simple pattern for the beginner. For this project, you're going to need one skein of the Red Heart Super Saver in color number 942 Melonberry. And you're going to need about 1 ounce of Red Heart Super Saver in Perfect Pink, number 607. Or you can choose whatever color you want. You can make these in solid colors. You can stripe them, anything you want to do, but I am using a worsted weight yarn. And you need a size I9 crochet hook. So let's begin this fun, easy project. I already have my loop on my hook. So to begin, we're going to chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you're going to single crochet into that second chain from hook and single crochet in each chain across. Put your hook inside the stitch, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through 2. That's a single crochet. So work your single crochet across. When you get to the end, you work in that last chain. You're going to chain 2. This creates your turning corner. You're going to turn your work so your single crochet are now facing the bottom, and you will be working in your foundation chain above the bottoms of the single crochet. And if you're not sure where to go, if you stretch this a little, if you can see those little holes there across, that's where you put your hook. So go ahead and single crochet in each chain across, and if you're not sure where the chain is, look to see where there's the bottom of the next single crochet, and there's that little gap. You put your hook right in there. If you're new to crocheting, sometimes it's hard to figure out when you're trying something new where to put your stitches. So there we have 4, 5, 6, and your last stitch here is 7, and chain 2. You're going to come across and you're going to insert your hook under those first 2 loops of that first single crochet, and you're going to slip stitch together. So in all, you should have 7 single crochet, a chain 2, and 7 single crochet, and then another chain 2. So now we're going to start round 2. So chain 1, you're going to single crochet in each one of the 7 single crochet around to the next corner chain 2 space. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And now you're going to work a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in this chain 2 space here. I'm trying to here. So go ahead and work a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. This increases a little bit and enlarges your toe area gradually. So now you're going to work a single crochet in the next 7 single crochet across to that corner turning chain 2 space. I'm at the corner chain 2 space. So you're going to single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. You're going to skip this here chain 1 when we chain 1. So don't get confused, that's not a stitch. You skip that and you go in underneath these top 2 loops of that first single crochet. And you're going to slip stitch that together. And that completes round 2. So now we're going to do round 3, which round 3 you will single crochet in each single crochet around, and we will be working 3 single crochet in each one of those corner chain 2 spaces. So chain 1, single crochet in that first stitch. We're going to single crochet across to that corner chain 2 space. And if I'm working too fast, I do have the instructions. They are posted as part of the video at the end of the video. Sometimes it's easier to print them out or email me for a copy so you can follow along with the video. Okay, we're at our corner chain 2 space. So we're going to work 3 double crochet in that corner chain 2 space. 1, 2, 3. We're going to single crochet in the remaining single crochet around. So do 1 single crochet in each single crochet over to the next turning corner chain 2 space. Now I'm at my ending corner chain 2 space, so we're going to work 3 double crochet into that space. And then you do have 1 single crochet left. So you're going to single crochet in that next single crochet. And you're going to skip this chain 1 space here. You're going to insert your hook into the top of that beginning single crochet, and you're going to slip stitch together. And you can see how it's now almost like an oval, and this is what's going to form your toe area. So now for rounds 4 through 8, all we're going to do is chain 1. You're going to single crochet in each single crochet around, and it will start getting tighter and tighter, and then it'll go down and start forming the toe. So go ahead and work 4 more rounds of single crochet, joining in the top of the beginning of each single crochet, and you should have 24 single crochet around in each round. So we'll meet up at the end of round 8. I'm at the end of round 8, and this is what it should look like. There's your toe area. Just looks like a little mini pouch. I already joined my yarn. I already joined my slip stitch there, I'm sorry. Okay, so now we're going to join our new color, the melonberry. You're going to join in the same single crochet that you joined your stitch in. So go ahead and insert your hook in that same joining stitch. I just take my yarn and pull it through and then just work over the ends. You're going to chain 1. Now for the next rounds 9 through 25, we are going to single crochet in each stitch around, but we're not going to join. And I work my single crochet right over my ends. If you have a different way that you prefer, you can weave in your ends. I just crochet over them. So go ahead and work around to the end of round 9 and do not join. We will meet up at the end of round 9. I'm at the end of round 9 and I did not join. So now what we're going to do is we're going to single crochet into that first single crochet. So don't join, you're just going to continue working. Insert your hook under those top 2 loops and work a single crochet. Then I usually do one more stitch, single crochet in the next, and then I put a stitch marker, go back and put a stitch marker. I just use a piece of yarn and I just pull it up every time I come over there to that spot. I just drag it up to the next round. It's very important. It's very important that you mark your round, because when we start our heel, the amount of stitches we do has to be counted from this point. So make sure when you're crocheting around, make sure this is carried up each and every round. So now for rounds 10 through 25, you're going to single crochet in each stitch around until you get to a total of 25 rounds, and then stop, and we'll meet up there. I'm at the end of round 25, and this is my stitch marker, so ignore my little thread sticking out. You should end, here is my stitch marker, here is my beginning stitch. You work up to just before that stitch. So here is my last stitch, and there's my stitch marker. So now leave your stitch marker there for now. We're going to go ahead and we are now going to work in rows. This is forming the underneath of the heel area. So we're going to single crochet into the next 17 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. We're going to leave the remaining 7 stitches unworked. We're going to chain 1, and we're going to turn our work just like you're working rows. Now you're going to work rows 27 through 36. You chained 1. You're going to work a single crochet in each one of the next 17 single crochet. So you'll be working 17 single crochet in each row until you get to the end of row 36. So go ahead and work your single crochet until you get to row 36, and we'll meet there. I'm at the end of row 36, and this is what it should look like when you're at the end of row 36. This should be the back side of your slipper sock. you worked your rows to form the heel area. So when you end, you should be on this side, not this side. So if you ended up on this side, double check how many rounds and rows you have. It should be a total of 36. If you go down to the point of your toe and start right in the middle, you can see the middle line. Count up, and then this should be 36. I'm at the end of row 36. You should be on the back side of your slipper. We're going to chain 1 and turn our work to the front side of the slipper. We're going to start and slip stitch our heel together. So we're going to fold the top right corner of row 36 with that first single crochet, and we're going to fold it back so it matches the last stitch. We're going to turn, and we're going to slip stitch in that first single crochet and go into the back single crochet, and we're going to slip stitch those together, going through both thicknesses. We're going to insert into the next single crochet, and we're going to match it up to the back through the next, and we're going to slip stitch those two together, and we're going to repeat that down, matching stitch for stitch across. And there should be 8 stitches. Go right down there in that bottom. We're just going to fasten off. I'll weave my ends in later, and you're just going to push that back out, right side out, and that forms your heel of your slipper. So you can see how it's taken shape now. Now we're going to put the cuff on, and I do suggest you put the cuff on because it does help keep the slippers on. Sometimes when you make it too low, they come back off the heel of your foot. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn our slipper to the back, and you're going to look for this joining seam here where we joined. We're going to insert our crochet hook into that first row end stitch on the left of this joining seam. So find your first row end stitch, and we will be joining the petal pink. You're going to chain 1 and single crochet in that same first stitch. We're going to single crochet into the next 9 row end stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, and if you're not sure, pull it apart and look for that next stitch. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So you should, I gotta cut that off of there a little bit, keeps getting in my way. So you should have a total of 10 single crochet. You're going to work 3 double crochet in the next single crochet. So you're going to skip over until you see your first single crochet. So if you look at your work, you will see this single crochet row end stitch going into the single crochet. So you skip that, and this would be your first single crochet. If you see that stitch coming down into that one, into this single crochet, you skip that one and go into the next. So work 3 double crochet in that single crochet. You're going to work a single crochet in each of the next 5 single crochet. You're going to work 3 double crochet. If your stitch marker is still there, it should be the stitch before your stitch marker. So work 3 double crochet into that next single crochet. You're going to skip this space, and you're going to work a single crochet in each of the next 9 row end stitches. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, right in that stitch by your joining seam, and you're going to slip stitch into that first single crochet, and that helps even out your row by putting the 3 double crochet. When you put the 3 double crochet, it lifts that up so it's more even around. So now you're going to work 4 rounds of single crochet. So you're just going to chain 1, and I do join these rounds with a slip stitch. So chain 1, single crochet in each single crochet and each double crochet in this round. You're going to join with the slip stitch, and then for the other 3 remaining rounds you will be single crocheting in each single crochet around and joining with the slip stitch. So go ahead and do those last remaining 4 rounds, and we'll meet up at the end. I'm at the end of my 4 rounds, and that completes our cuff, and this is what your crocheted slipper should look like. This is also a great fun project for your craft shows made in different colors. And I always like to take a picture of them on my feet and put it on the display where they're in bags. I always bag mine up, but I like to show a picture like this showing how they look on the foot. They're cute, they're adorable, they keep your toes toasty warm. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Toasty Toes Crocheted Slipper Socks. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Instructions are following the video as part of the video.